Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off and running from Landover. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. Track at 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Ready, ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Chargers take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Go, go. Ready.
Herbert throwing right away. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ram. Set.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. 16 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Ray.
Herbert on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Herbert from the gun. Kamara's got it. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Set. 59. Ray.
Now Herbert again. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, L.A. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force a punt and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Can we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to... Starting at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. 19 tight. Hurt.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play.
Well, I suppose some praise is in order for bringing him down almost immediately and preventing a return. Definitely minimized the damage the best they could, but it is still a demoralizing outcome for this offense to give the ball away.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running left, this is Kamara. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Go. 5-9. Go.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Has it downfield, working the left. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Set. Hey, Kaplan. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Ready.
1st down from the red zone. This throw is caught. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Daniels on 1st down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers push their lead to 21-0 already.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Ray. Why did
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And this time they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, go Lion. Crowd right.
Herbert now to throw on third. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This a 54-yarder. And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead does... It's still 21 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 Maverick. Let's go. Ready?
Now Daniels to throw. Completed over the middle. On the move, past the 40. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Set, go.
Play fake here, Daniels. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
Shut up.
Throw complete to Sinnott. And that's a Washington touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set, 380. Get up.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds a man right side. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Kamara gets it on the draw. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, ram.
From the 48. He lofts it deep left. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers grow the lead now to 22 points.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
7 Pirate. Hey, check that. Street.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get 22 on that one. And the Commanders will have a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
79 Broncos.
Now Daniels off the play action. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Commanders leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point try coming up.
18 rep.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And they pick him off again. Picked off Cam Hart. And he's out the clear. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
He's got a lane up past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
To throw, Herbert. That's complete to Kamara. And he'll get it up to the 44. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Set. Home troops right. Let's go. Hey. Ready.
Herbert on 1st down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
21. Set.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. This is reeled in by Kamara. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Set.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Kamara running out of the gun. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Go. Striking 18. Set. Go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders looking for a score before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Buffalo 18. Track 60. Hut.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. Big alert, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Warrior, 70. Ready?
On first down, here's Daniels. He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Washington. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Now the Commanders lining up for another 2-point try.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Go. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Reel it.
Back to throw, here's Herbert. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 23, Kamara's got it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. And Luvu there for the tackle. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set. 59. Ready.
It's Herbert once more. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Herbert to throw once more. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Slot man motioned over.
Go. Well.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. His first punt went 50. This is away and looks even better. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Let's go now. Mustang 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Right there, go.
He'll throw it. And they pick him off again. Picked off Cam Hart. And the Chargers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now he's York to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Finds McConkey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
5-9.
First and 10, Herbert. Completed to Davis. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, maybe gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Herbert with a blitz coming. He finds McConkey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey, Kappa. Go.
Now Herbert again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
On the return, here comes Davis. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 79 Bronco. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard
Bronco
line.
18. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Yeah.
2nd and 6 now. Complete. It's McLaurin. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working quickly here.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 70 range. 70 range. Warrior 70. Ready.
3rd and short, Daniels. Throw complete to Eckler. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense up to the line fast.
19 tight. 19 tight.
First down.
Mustang 19.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard
Come
line.
19. Come 19. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat. Check go.
Again, Daniels to the air. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Come on. Come on. Set. Trap 60. Trap. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Hut.
Daniels back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's still going at the 30. Still fighting forward. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the 2nd half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Commanders again for 2 here.
Washington will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. Despite that lead, cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go line. Drive right.
Herbert. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Herbert from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd and long for him here. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Unfortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
Lions.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has a man. It's Brown. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Got Sinnott. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's Commanders football, and they'll get to work coming into the quarter trailing. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal.
Check smash. Go.
Going power with the big tight end. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And now headed right, Kamara. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's go.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go, man. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Commanders have some new life in the 4th. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
70 Rangers. Warriors 70. Go, Reed. Go. Check. Hurt.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Daniels on 1st down. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Commanders down by only 2 in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And now the Commanders face a very important 2-point attempt.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And He gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the fourth quarter. Well, we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for two in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
He did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run and add on to that catch.
1st and 10, Herbert. Completed to Davis. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Chargers pushing to get within range for a game winner. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
21. Let's go.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Kamara's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Go.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass. Has it down close. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go! Panther Street! Panther Street! Go check! Go check! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Trap 60! Trap 60! Check! Check!
Running back sent in motion. Back to throw. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Hey, hey! Ryan! Street! Street! Hunt!
He'll look to throw it. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Stephanie! Hurt! Hurt! Hey, check that! Check that! Dragon 60! Panther 11! Panther 11! Ready, ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Hurt! Hurt! Right there! Right there! Hurt! Check Bobcat! Check Bobcat! Ready?
Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Chargers make the play that should win them this game.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Baylor Tigers! Baylor Tigers! Go.
Running right, it's Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with a West Coast trip, they played their game. They're taking it.